sessions. Yeah, it's 7 episodes. I
So-
can't read today either. I think your lack of
Hello everybody and welcome to the Comics Gate Hour stream. My name is Brian. How are you guys doing today? Today is another working on Englewood day. So I'm gonna be working on Englewood, but I am gonna like talk about something a little bit later. But first, let me try to make a little bit of progress. So thanks guys for coming on and hanging out. I hope you enjoy these silent streams. Let me know. If you prefer that I'm more engaged, let me know. I'm curious. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to get some work done here. So, enjoy the Prime Thanatos and his Back to the 80s Best of Synthwave and Retro Electro Music Mix while I work on Englewood, page 4. I had to stop for a second. Apparently there's a Java update. I was wondering why. I don't know if it's because of this, but like for some reason the my program, what the fuck, do you see that? It's like choppy and it's causing me to like not like marks aren't being made when I'm making them. It's kind of annoying. And I was like wondering what the fuck's going on with my computer, like it's, you know, lagging or something, but looks like it's, I mean, maybe it's a Java update. I mean, there's a Java update, so I'm installing it now. What the fuck is Java? Why? Anyway, I'm glad you guys appreciate the smug face. I'm actually quite happy with that. Some expressions just come naturally to me. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of annoying. It's like, but it looks like that might be what it is. Could that be what it is? Could it be a Java patch? Fucking causing my shit to slow? How did the dentist go? Yeah, so it's a bacterial infection of some kind. It's a bacterial issue. I'm on antibiotics. Hold on. I'm on antibiotics, and I'm supposed to be going back for deep cleaning. I do have a cavity. I've never had a cavity in my life, but I have a cavity. And it's the whole thing's gonna cost like $1,300. But I need to do it. Like, it's gotta be done, right? So I don't know who this guy is. It's just some guy. Hey man, cut it out. That's what he's saying. Not cool, bro. Hey Mitch. Yeah, Java update. It's installing Java on my computer, which is, I think, causing my computer to go slow as fuck, which is what's happening right now. You see that? I'm trying to make marks, and it's not coming out. That's what I'm talking about. I pray to God it's just an update and not like something else. I mean, I'm doing all this work on this computer, you know? It's called age. Yeah, getting old. That is what it is. Alright, so this guy's gonna have, I think he's gonna have Carl Sagan hair. So we're just gonna go like that. These guys are like, I don't know. Organizers, what do you call it? Security, perhaps? You also have this plastic tube around your neck to prevent you from scratching your face? No. Lol. So, did you guys see... Nah, you probably don't really care. Oh, right, the thing I wanted to bring up. Apparently, there was articles written about She-Ra Season 2 on Netflix and how it is queerer than ever. So, they're basically being blatant about this being, like, about LGBT representation and not about honoring the source material. So what is it about leftists and their obsession with sexuality? They seem to be really consumed by it. And maybe it's just millennial leftists, but I don't know. I've seen some weird shit by second wave feminists and pedophilia. It's pretty creepy. So I'm not going to really put it past them. But like for some reason they think that because this is a world with women in it and they're princesses and they team up and they fight against evil together, they must also be gay for each other. What is it with that? And the same thing goes for men. So like male relationships can't be, non-sexual. They have to be sexual. I showed my wife, because she'd never seen it, Interview with a Vampire. You guys ever seen Interview with a Vampire with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise? Came out in, I think it was 96 or something like that. And it was based on, I believe, I could be wrong, because I don't follow this shit very closely, but based on Anne Rice. Anne Rice's works. It might have even been an adaptation of one of her books, but I don't fucking know, right? I think it might be, actually. That movie was so gay. It was like, I like the movie too, which is weird. Like, I mean, I like that they were kind of like, at the time I thought it's interesting that they're telling, a vampire story from this perspective. But wow, it is gay. It is really not even about vampires. It's not about vampires at all. What's this guy doing? It's because sexuality, and at the same time they try to ban all sex, kind of like nuns. Yeah. Sounds like a 0.5 star review. This is the thing, like, I was thinking, about, and we talked about She-Ra season 1 somewhere. I remember talking about it. Might have been on a show, but I can't remember, right? And I remember seeing what I learned about it, and I asked the question, who the fuck is this for? Who is this for, right? Now, of course, obviously, people say it's for Tumblr. But I mean, when I try to be specific and I say, okay, well, what's the age group? Because they will try to make the defense that it's a children's show. But this isn't what children care about. Children don't care about, representation. They really don't. They don't care about that. They care about, stubby little pinky. They care about, if it's fun. Like, oh, the girl's pretty. Is there a unicorn in it? I want the toys that come with it. This kind of thing. Like, that's kids. They're really simple. That's what they want. They want to see something fun. They want to see something that engages their imagination, which is really what all of this is about. It engages the imagination of children, right? Even if it is just to sell action figures. I don't care about that much. I know there are people who bitch about the 80s cartoons and they say, well, they were just ads for fucking evil capitalists that just wanted to use children to sell toys. I don't really care that much. I don't think that that's necessarily immoral. Parents still have a choice, right? But I think that these new shows are for young adults that have an identity crisis. They're going through an identity crisis of some kind. And so they need something that tells them it's okay for them to be whatever they are. And it doesn't, it goes into it like in this, how do I put this? But that's the purpose of it, is to basically be like, there's nothing wrong with you. You're a perfect person as you are, and you don't have to apologize to anybody. And we're going to validate that for you. And so I'm bringing this up because I don't want Bombshell to be for young adults. I want Bombshell to be for kids, mostly. People who are either children or maybe they have like a I don't want to say a child at heart, because that still kind of opens up the floodgates for these people. I don't want this book for them. That's what I'm getting at. You know? This is not for them. Now, I'm talking about Bombshell. Englewood, I believe, is a more mature audience. So maybe that Micah's reaching out to young adults that are interested in, you know, reading gritty stories that aren't fucking political as fuck. I would hope. But personally, I find the idea of trying to make a book that appeals to these perverts is disgusting. And I'm gonna call them perverts, because how do you fuck with something as innocent as She-Ra? Like, if you thought that shit was sexual, then you, my friend, were looking at this, you were looking into this too much. You know, and you want to put your little lesbian fantasies in a children's show. And you and the book, the problem with that isn't that people have fantasies. I get it, you know, when I was a kid, and Chitara made me feel a certain way when I watched Thundercats. I get it. April O'Neil had big titties, right? But I didn't then go and expect that they changed the Ninja Turtles show to suit my tastes. That's what I'm getting at, right? It's just... oh man, it's just so... it's so gross. Anyway. So it's basically the end of the story is that She-Ra is what we feared. It's 100% confirmed. They're just using it as a platform to spread LGBTQ talking points and stories for people who, for whatever reason, are obsessed with sex and seem to also be, and I'm not saying that gay people are obsessed with sex. I'm saying these people are obsessed with sex. I'm sure there are probably plenty of gay people that are like a bit weirded out by the idea that they're using a children's show to explore LGBTQ relationships. I mean, I would be weirded out by that. Like, you want to create more stigma? Take a children's show and put gay shit in it. You want to you know what I'm saying? It's just don't stop it. Let's see. Lestat the Vampire was before Queen of the Damned. Oh, so I guess it was based on one of those books. Children look at things in a sexual way. It's adults that who have fucked up minds that look at them that way. Yes. And then they project it on the kids, thinking that kids are as disgusting as they are. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind politics, but I think there's a time and a place too. And the thing is, I don't think that discussion of politics makes a story in fiction deeper. I actually think that it can like make it more shallow, because a lot of times politics are a little bit too on the nose. They're a little too current, and they don't talk about things in a universal way. They talk about things in a very specific way. Like Handmaid's Tale is a show is specifically in response to like the Trump administration, for example, and it comes across as lame because, you know, it's not based in truth or reality, for one. Hold on, stupid thing is saving, auto saving bullshit. But the other thing is that it doesn't stand a test of time. You know, a story like 1984 or Animal Farm, it was political, but it was done in such a way that we'll always it's based on some universal principles, I guess. You know, that the it's not even calling things communism, even if that's what the story was about, or about totalitarianism or whatever. It was about the behavior and like where we could go, right? If we don't, what's going on back here? Who's this guy? Is he holding him in some way? No, I think he's just like, hey man, you don't want any trouble. All right. It's 12:59. It's almost time for me to wrap up. Thanks guys for coming and hanging out. They're like security or something. I don't know. All right, let's back out here. turn off the underlayer. I can like add more stuff to the background and whatnot, but I just wanted to get the figures out there. I see some things that I could change. I'll work on it tomorrow. You got to back out of your pictures, you know, and I don't do that enough. It's a bad habit of mine. Well, no, tomorrow is I'm gonna be working on something else, but yeah, I'll continue work on this on Thursday. So let me just zoom out here. All right. So, if you guys had fun hanging out on the stream, give me a like. Also, leave me a comment. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do an art stream every day of the week. Most of the time, these days, I'm working on Englewood pages. However, on Wednesdays and on Wednesdays, I still do warm-up Wednesdays. And sometimes I'll do, like once a month, I'll do a request stream, and I might work on the requests during the, you know, warm-up or Fan Art Friday streams. So this week I will be doing that. I'll be working on the commission that Exploding Prinny gave me the money for tomorrow, and I will also probably be working on it on Friday if he resends me the money, because I didn't accept the money quick enough and it got put back in his account. So I think that's pretty. So yeah, if you could resend it, that'd be great. Thanks. All right, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta walk the dog. I gotta get ready for tonight's news show. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming on the Comicsgate Art stream. Have a great one, everybody.